This is St Erth Park and Ride, with a train line from St Erth to the heart of St Ives, one of Cornwall's most iconic towns. And I had the great idea to stealth camp here in my van to avoid expensive Airbnb prices, while still having full access to the town and all of its facilities by train. But does this park and ride have a facility in place to prevent you from doing this very thing?
I didn't set an alarm, it's 5:15. Oh no. Cash not accepted, card only. Good to know. So I've just been up and paid for parking, and it did actually say up there that you pay £5.50 for the day, and that's valid until 4 AM. There were no overnight parking restrictions on there. It did say that this car park's open for 24 hours. But I think the whole 4 AM end time is one, just to make sure that people will actually pay for 2 days. And part of me was like, do I really want to pay £11 and pay for 2 days when that actually doesn't work out any cheaper for anybody? But now, because I've only paid for 1 day, it means I'm going to have to get up at 4 AM and either put more money on the van or move. So that's not ideal, but it is what it is. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I've got a good alarm on my phone, so I'll be able to wake up. I'm not worried. An important thing to know as well, signal wise, I've got 5G and 3 bars. It loads YouTube, so that's good. So the main sort of purpose of why I decided to do this, I've never seen anyone do this. What if I stay at the park and ride and get the train into St Ives, have a lovely day in St Ives, and then just come back and stay here in the van? Sounds like the perfect idea. Campsite prices in St Ives for 2026 generally range from roughly £10 to £20 per night for basic pitches in low season to over £40 to £50 plus during high season. I'm not saying that this should be a replacement for a campsite. I'm not saying that. You shouldn't necessarily come here and stay multiple days or anything. But the point is that just say you want to come down and you want to visit St Ives, say you've never been here before, and you can't get into a campsite because it's the peak of summer, or you don't really want to pay sort of £40 to £50 to actually stay in a campsite in St Ives, then this could be an option for you. You could come here, stay in your van discreetly in this car park, and then just spend the day there. For me, I like to sort of test these things, so that's why I'm here when I'm probably not supposed to be. A friend of mine gave me this hat and I said I'd wear it in a video, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wear it for like a portion of the video anyway. What do we think? Does it suit me? Now, before we head into St Ives, I am going to have lunch in the van. And luckily for me, today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. And I'm going to be cooking this chicken korma style curry. It looks delicious. It's a nice, quick and easy meal with mild spice. And if you're anything like me and you get stuck with thinking of new and interesting meal ideas for whether you're at home or whether you're out camping in your van, then HelloFresh could be for you. It's delivered straight to your door with no commitments. Everything is pre-portioned for the best quality fresh ingredients with no waste. This time I've gone for the family-friendly recipes, so it means I can cook a delicious fresh meal whether I'm out on the road or whether I'm at home with my family in next to no time. And all I need to do is follow the simple step-by-step guide whilst cooking this meal. Look at how posh that looks. For anybody that says you can't cook gourmet meals in your van, they are very mistaken. Oh, that's got a really nice flavour. I mean, I've had a lot of chicken kormas in my life, but that, So if you're thinking about giving HelloFresh a try, you can get 50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next 4 boxes, and free treats for 3 months. Simply go to www.hellofresh.co.uk/Sundays50. Thank you again to HelloFresh for not only sponsoring today's video, but for also filling me up before I head into St Ives. Right. Let's go. Where did I put the keys? They are in my pocket. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Can I get a ticket from you? Train ticket? I've already paid the part. Do you know what time the next train is?
Where are you going?
St Ives?
148, 148.
Thank you. Do you know what time the last one is?
10:30 this evening.
Oh, okay,
So
loads
you've
of
got
time.
only half an hour.
Yeah.
On the hour and half past the hour coming back.
Brilliant.
All right. There you go. Up over the bridge, platform 3.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Cheers. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be out that late. I'll be back by like 6, 7 o'clock. But it's good to know that the train will run until 10:30. It just occurred to me, I figured, you know, you could probably do this at any park and ride where there's like a holiday hotspot that you can visit for the day. I've got my ticket. The main thing is just to not lose this, else I might get stranded in there. So where I'm stood now, this is platform 3, which goes into St Ives. And then this side, you've got platform 1 and 2, that can take you to Penzance or Truro the other way. So, well, I mean the Truro one probably goes all the way to Plymouth or maybe even Paddington. Possibilities are endless. What can you get done in a day? I was hoping to get some nice shots out of these windows, but they are absolutely filthy. Busy out here. So now we're in St Ives. I've got the day to myself. It's not raining, it's probably not the clearest day that I could have come here. I could have come on a nice really sunny day, but it would have been a lot busier. I definitely wouldn't have been able to stay here tonight. I've stayed in this car park once before and I managed to get space here by getting here really early in the morning. But it's full. There's cars and vans queuing up and things. For anybody that's been watching this channel for a while will know, a couple of years ago, and it was like the end of the summer, it was pretty much September, I went paddleboarding out here and I lost my camera. It was a little action camera that you sort of stick to your chest there, and it came off, and I did say if anyone ever finds it, let me know, and I never found it. I even messaged these guys on Instagram as well and just said, look, if a little camera gets handed in, it's mine, you maybe contact me and just let me know, but nothing. So unfortunately that has been eaten by the sea. Thought I'd put that riddle up for anybody that might be able to solve it. Whoop. That was deeper than I thought it would be. I need to find somewhere to set up camp, as it were, and have a chat. So I'm sure a lot of you know, because I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, but the van that I'm currently staying in tonight will be up for raffle, well, pretty much now. So I've decided that I will be raffling on the van because I am building another van, which is the VW Caddy. Part of me wanted to sort of hold off until later on to sort of raffle the Stealth van, but it's time for something new. And as much as I love it, and even though the caddy's not ready to stay in yet, I should still be able to take it out on camping trips if I feel like I need to get away. So if you're not following me on Raffle, I will link my Raffle page. Well, this is it here. You can go over there, check out the raffle. But yeah, you could win the stealth van, the infamous stealth van, for as little as £5. What a bargain. This raffle is going to run for 6 weeks, so you have got time to get it. But I got a lot of feedback on the last raffle I did, which was the transit, where people had said that because they'd left it to the last minute to get tickets, they actually didn't end up getting any tickets. So buy yourself a ticket now, so you're not disappointed, and then at the end of the 6 weeks, you can always buy yourself another ticket if you want to. But anyway, best of luck to everybody that enters. Like I said, it will run for 6 weeks, and there will be a winner, and somebody will win the stealth camper van. So I am currently sort of biding my time at the moment to when I can actually go and get a beer at the pub. Not for any particular reason other than, you know, I have a certain time that I can actually go for a beer. It's 10 to 4. We're getting close. Normally when I'm always here, I go for a pub in the Sloop, but I'd like to do something a little bit different today. There's plenty of other bars that I can go for a beer in, but it's just like the Sloop is always my go-to. But you know, just so that this video isn't like the last St Ives video, we're gonna go somewhere else for a beer. I am both excited and a little nervous about raffling the Vivaro. It's gonna be an end of an era. I absolutely love that van, but I can't have 2 vans. I'm building the caddy. I can't keep 2 vans on the road. It's as simple as that. It's a financial thing, and I also need to raffle the Vivaro and raise lots of money so I can actually fund the build of the caddy. So I've got lots of plans for that. And then with the caddy, I'm not really sure. I'll sort of give it a go. I've had a lot of people say to me it's going to be too small for you, so that's why I'm kind of changing my sort of layout and my plans of what I want to do with it. And I'm going to make it comfortable for 1 and comfortable for 2 people. And then I'll probably just eventually move that one on as well, and then probably get another Vivaro size van, or maybe an even bigger one. That was quite steep. Thank you.
No worries.
I don't really know what else to do now. It is currently just gone 5 o'clock. I've had a beer. I'm not hungry because I had the food in the van before I came out, so just kind of like, just feel like I'm just wasting time just wandering around. Now don't get me wrong, St Ives is a lovely place to come to, and it's really nice to spend it with somebody else, but when you're here on your Billy No Mates, it's kind of like, oh, what do I do now? So what I might do is I might go to a shop, get some supplies. I'm not going to cook anything in the van tonight, but I might just get some like cold food so that I can go back to the van, put something on the TV and eat some food at my leisure and just pretty much chill out. I think I've exhausted my day at St Ives because there's not a great deal more to do.
other than going to the arcades, and that's no fun unless I've got my wife and kids with me.
What's your log?
This one?
Yeah, sorry, 1890.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers.
Have a good one. I feel like I'm carrying too much now. Backpack, carry a bag full of shopping. So I'm not sure whether it's from that beer that I had that's completely wiped me out, but I'm feeling pretty tired. But it might be just because I've just spent the last week away with my wife and kids, and it was just go, 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 go. So in a way I wanted like today to be a nice sort of relaxing camp, but at the same time I also wanted to come out and try this park and ride camp as well. So anyway, the point I'm making, I'm really tired, so I'm gonna head back to the van. Well, I'm gonna head down to the train, go back to the van, probably have a little nap, and then carry on from there. Whoa. It is pretty warm in here. I don't really know what came over me then, I just kind of got really tired. I think that last week kind of took its toll on me. It was my wife's birthday, we went up to see her family up in Hampshire. You know, it's just a lot, isn't it, when you've got young kids and everything. But I kind of got like this feeling when I was there, because I knew that I was like really far away from the van, that I just needed to get back and just put my feet up and just like and just have a nap. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna watch a bit of YouTube. So I had a nice little nap. I kind of like pulled out one of these slats here so I could just lay across without pulling out the full bed. Probably should have just pulled out the full bed because I don't need to get to that area anymore, so I could have just made the bed. I had a little nap for about an hour. It's now 7:10, so I figured I should probably tell you about what I got in the shop. Nothing crazy, just literally a New York style deli sandwich, some Pringles, bottle of flavoured water. Wouldn't normally get flavoured water, but that was all they had in this sort of size. And a bar of chocolate for later, because it wouldn't be a camping trip for me without a little bit of a treat. So that will be my dinner, but I'm still actually not very hungry, so I'll get to that as and when. I might just put a movie on later and just lounge out and eat that. The bed is all made. I'm gonna sit here, eat my sandwich, and watch some TV. I won't put you through watching me eat for the second time in this video, so I'll save you that agony. Right, well, I'm gonna head into bed, but before I do, I'm just gonna nip outside, just check the vicinity of the van. It all looked fine when I just poked my head through the partition anyway, but I just want to go out and have a look. I wonder if that's another camper over there. Oh, I left my door open, look. Right, well, that's me, all cosy. I'll see you in the morning, probably at 4 AM. Good night. I didn't set an alarm, it's 5:15. Oh no. Full moon. Good morning. So there's no cars here whatsoever. I'm probably still going to get a parking fine because there was an 1.5 hour overlap where I didn't pay to park. So fingers crossed I don't get a parking fine. But as far as would I stay here again and should you? I mean, I've just paid for 2 days, which works out at £11. So probably not. That's pretty much a campsite price. But if you're stuck or if you're in a hole and you can't find anywhere to stay, then this actually might save the day for you. So in that respect, it's probably worth doing. I'm going to leave it there. I'm taking my kids swimming today, so I'm going to go do that. Don't forget, obviously, I'm raffling this van, so I will link this up there. And if you're watching this on the TV and you don't get the little pop-ups, then obviously just go to www.raffle.com/lovesundays and you'll find it there. Thank you to everybody that supports the channel. Thank you to everybody that comes back every week to watch these videos. You're all absolute legends. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.